All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon 8 houses. This is the brother Quanah Watt coming back at you with Lord will, an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Again, Lord will, it is edifying. Lord will, it is straight to the point. But as you see here, man, I was on looking this up, and on the People's Voice.tv, it says American leaders signed WEF treaty to ration meat, electricity, and gas. And this all goes along with, Esaw Edom's, Agenda 2030, right? Which is ultimately, Esaw Edom's, New World Order, man, where he is ultimately going to, pass, very, strict, laws, right, surrounding, people's, the average person's way of life, how much meat you can consume, what type of clothes you can wear, what you spend your money on, where you travel to, This is ultimately, what Esaw Edom, is trying to bring forth, right? Again, his new world order, man, wherein he places him in the position of, the Most High, right? And let me grab this. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. So again, right here, right, it just shows you, right, Esaw Edom's, mentality, right, what he thinks about himself and what he thinks about the average person, right? Esau ultimately calls, right, the masses, the people, right, calls them goyim, right, cattle, so he doesn't think very much, of the masses, right? He deems them what? Useless eaters, right? It's basically what he deems the masses, right? Useless eaters, man, expendable, right? And this is why, they have something, which they recently tore down, right, a couple years back, right, the Georgia Guidestones, right, which states that Esaw Edom wants to, limit the population of the whole world, right, at, 500 million people, right? That's a, and there's roughly, 8 billion people on the earth today, right? So Esau's planning on getting rid of, roughly 7.5 billion people, right? This is what his plan is, to wipe out that people, and again maintain the population, right, at a certain number. Again, trying to play, the Most High, But again, he's just a man, But nonetheless, I want to go back and read this article. I'm not going to read a lot. I want to read, get a couple verses or a couple paragraphs in the top, and then we'll drop down to the bottom. It says, unfortunately, the Polish people were not laughing at the time, and we won't be laughing either in the near future if the global elite are allowed to continue to destroy our rights and freedoms and replacing them with their techno-communist vision of total technocratic control, right? Because again, going back, to what we read in 2 Thessalonians, right? Esau wants, right, to be the Most High, wants full control, full power, and doing what the rights and freedoms, right? The average person never really had, rights or freedoms, right? Esau ultimately gave you the illusion, right, that you have freedoms, right, that you have rights, right? But slowly he's been, pulling them out, right, from under you, right? Again, by passing laws, right, staging, certain events, having you people look at these events, right, and behind scenes, he's again, passing bills and so on and so forth, man. Just like this Davos meeting that just happened, right? With the WEF, and as well as other nations, right, and over in Sweden, right? They just had their Davos summit, and right after the Davos summit, now we're seeing things like this, So that just shows you, man, Esau working behind scenes, right? It says this evil plot, right, against humanity has been in the works for years, and now we are seeing the first signs play out before our very eyes, right? And again, beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, right, on down, right? They've known this, right, was ultimately going to come, through the Spirit, for years, man. The elder apostles, 30 plus years, right, 35 plus years, they've known this, right? They knew that this was ultimately going to come, You know, they didn't know exactly how, right? But they, through the Spirit, they knew exactly what was coming, man. You know, and what is still coming, right? Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, World War III. You know, they've been known this, man, right? Scriptures say, what is it, 2 Corinthians 2:11? Matter of fact, let's grab that. Right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? And you go into the end of the blue letter on that word devices. It goes into, you know, evil schemes or evil plots, man, right? So we're not, we know, you know, what Esau's doing, man, right? And this is how, you know, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, we're able to do lessons on it, right? Revealing this damn devil's agenda, and again, you know, showing it to and warning the masses, right? Go back. It says the global elite have successfully penetrated the cabinets of Western democracies, ushering in an era of disastrous policies that are destroying the economy from the inside out and stoking unprecedented division in society. Which is, this is you know, this is ultimately the fall of Rome 2.0, man, right? Because the same way that the Roman Empire fell, and America's falling the exact same way, right? Because America is, you know, the Roman Empire reincarnated, man, right? Rome 2.0, you know, the reincarnation of the fourth beast, man, you know, is America, you know. It says the next phase of the global elite's plan involves penetrating the universities and the high earners, and it appears the highest earners in our society have already taken their 30 pieces of silver and sold their souls to the devil, right? Which they are the devil, man, right? Which we know where there's Satan, right? Esaw, Edom is the spiritual counterpart or the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. You know, Esaw, Edom is the damn devil, man. You know, we're not talking about that, you know, that pagan Christianity fucking belief of a red. I mean, Esau is red, right? But we're talking about the one with the horns and pitchfork and shit, you know? That's you know, that's make believe, man. You know, but Esau is the damn devil, man. You know? We'll keep going. It says, according to the report from the Committee to Unleash Prosperity, or the CUP, America's wealthiest citizens fully support the WEF's plan to ration gas, electricity, and meat and dairy products for the general public in order to allegedly fight climate change, man. You know, which ultimately, of course, man, right? Because it ultimately benefits them, right? With this whole scamdemic that first happened with the C-19, right? Who benefited, right? The wealthiest, right? The wealthy ultimately became even more wealthy, right? Millionaires became billionaires, you know, when that whole thing, you know, went down, you know? So really, of course, man, you know, because they're only going to get more money, right? They're only going to get more power, you know? But the masses down here, the masses are going to be fucked, man, you know? So, like, yeah, I'm kind of keep walking away from my Wi-Fi. But, yeah, man, so again, the masses are going to be effed, man, right? Because what's going to happen, you know? Now they're going to, you know, they're only going to be allowed, right, so much food, right, so much water, you know? And what happens for big families, man, you know? On top of that, you got prices already going up, and you got like supplies ultimately dwindling, right? So if you know, if they have to do it, well, guess what, man? People are getting the bare minimum to survive, man. You know, and these people are going to start rioting here soon, man. These people aren't you know, aren't with the shit, man. You know, and as we read more in this article, let's drop down. There was right here at the very top, it says, but the people are rising up against the elite, right? Farmers of Germany, France, and the Netherlands have taken over the streets, demanding their country's WEF infiltrated governments grow a spine and stop catering to Klaus Schwab's every demand. So again, right, they're already starting to, you know, buck up, right? But how much worse is it going to be? It's going to be way worse, man. You know, we're going to see it on a scale that we've never seen it before, right? When Esau really starts to implement these policies and laws that he's, you know, setting up behind scenes, the people are really going to start, you know, bucking up, man, you know? Which, again, we're seeing, you know, a little bit, right? Let's go to Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, right? It says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, right? And you go into that word wicked, it goes into laborers, right? And you look at that, look at it in the blue letter, you know, which is these average workers, man, right? Making their life harder, right? Making it to where they're not able to, get the proper, food and, water that they need, right? So just all he's doing is making it harder, man, rationing people, right? Because realistically, again, he wants to take out, right, those he deems undesirable, man, So people are going to start bucking up against this damn devil, man, quick, right? Now I want to drop down. It says right here at the very top, it says, they are serious about stripping our freedoms. Last month, the Democratic lawmakers introduced House Bill 1868, right? That's that bill, right? It says, but it gets even worse. Democrat mayors across the country who have sold their souls to Klaus Schwab have been pushing measures to ban the public from eating meat and dairy products to force Americans to comply with the WEF's globalist agenda. So they're going to ultimately, right, force the masses, right, to get along, man, to go along, right? They're going to force the masses to go along with their plan, man, We're going to starve people out, man. Ban the public from eating meat and dairy products, right? Going to force the people to, basically go vegetarian or vegan, whatever it is, And a lot of people can't handle that, man, It says the 14 major American cities have set a target to comply with the WF's green agenda goals by banning meat, dairy, and private car ownership by 2030. Right, so they want full control of everything, right? It says the U.S. cities have formed a coalition called the C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group, right, which has established an ambitious target to meet the WEF's goals by the year 2030. So we can expect, right, everything to really start to speed up, man. It says now global cities, including London in the UK, are following suit, pledging to force their citizens to radically reduce their standard of living and quality of life. It says to fulfill the net zero target, the C40 cities have pledged that their residents will comply with these mandatory rules, right? 0 meat consumption, 0 dairy consumption, 3 new clothing items per person per year, 0 private vehicles owned, 1 short haul return flight less than 1,500 kilometers every 3 years per person. So they're literally, this gets in line with the 15-minute cities. This gets in line with, what is that? Social credit score. This gets in line with, your carbon footprint, right? This is Esaw Edom again trying to, set up his NWO, man, enforcing everybody to get along, man, right? And anybody who's ultimately not going to, follow his plan, it was what, man? And you're going to be killed, man. Let's go to Revelation. Because, again, this is all part of, right, and leading to the MO to the TB, right, forcing the masses, right, to take this charagma so he can have full control, right, because that's how he's going to do it, right? That will solidify his position, right, is establishing that charagma, right? This is Revelations chapter 13 and verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? So you're going to be, separated at first, right? And if you still don't comply, well, then guess what? You're just going to, either be starved out or just killed, That's what's going to happen, man, According to the scriptures, man, Anybody that don't comply, man, Esau ain't going to have no mercy, man. He just going to let your ass rot away, or he just going to gun you down right then and there, man, And again, this is all part of the charagma, right? Verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, man. So again, that rice grain, right? The RFID micro chip, the little rice grain, right? As well as the brain disc, man. Elon Musk or Elon Musty, is, already doing trials on right now, this is what they're going to force you, right? This is what they're going to, put you people in a situation, because yes, you're going to riot. Yes, you're going to, get up in arms, but that's what he wants, right? Order ab chaos, right? He wants you to riot. He wants you to, get pissed off, right? So that way he can, allow things to get to where they need to be, so he can step in and say it was the only way, right, to fix the whole situation, right, and make it better is by you taking this charagma. Well, he's not going to call it a charagma. He's going to say this device, right? But in the scriptures, it's a charagma, right? Which is the MO to the TBs, man, or MO to the TB, And which the Lord said, if you take it, you will die, right? Revelation the 14th chapter, man, But it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the MARK, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And this is exactly why we're seeing not only are they, making these, laws, right, but you're seeing a whole bunch of banks, right, going down, right? They're closing up shop, right? You see them, closing the branches, closing the ATMs, or removing ATMs, right? They're taking people's money, a whole bunch of shit is happening with these banks, man, right? So that they can blame it on the the old system. The old system was faulty. It didn't work, right? Shit always happened, And those same people that lost money, they say, oh, well, we can restore your money, but you have to take this, right? Because it's not part of it's not part of the old system. It's a new system, right? And they're going to bribe people, as Esau always does, man, right? Scriptures talk about bribery is in his hand, So that's just how Esau Edom is, man. He's going to put the people in a position, right, to where his charagma is the only solution, man. But that's not so, right? For the Israelites, right, our solution is trusting in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And the Lord said he ain't going to allow him to, establish his NWO, man. Right? The Lord said, nah. And that was basically it on the article. We can move forward. Grab a couple precepts, man. A couple more precepts, right? This is going back to Job, right? 20 and 23, right? It says when he is about to fill his belly, right? Meaning when Esau, is starting to, really start to force the masses, when he's putting charagma in people, man, and shit's all hell's breaking loose, right? And Esau, he's getting the masses, everybody's lining up, right? They're getting C-hipped. Right, when he's about to fill his belly, when he's really about to do it, the Lord said what? So the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, man. So the Lord said, nah, you gonna be able to do some, but you ain't gonna be able to do the whole thing. Job 14:5, the Lord gave him bounds that he cannot pass, right? So the Lord Yahweh, right, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, right, and his only beloved begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, right, our Lord and Savior, right, are not going to allow him to establish his NWO, man. Really his dystopia, man. Because that's what it sounds like, man. You're not being able to get 3 pieces of clothing of item. 3 pieces of items of 3 items of clothing, right, per person per year. That's it. I bet you only get like a very short list to pick from. So everybody damn near wearing the same shit, Esau bland as hell, ain't got no salt. Lame as fuck, man. But hey, what the Lord's bringing, right, it's going to be perfect, man. In all aspects. And it's going to have salt, right? It's going to have extreme salt, man. Hey, Esau, man, retarded, man. The Lord ain't going to allow you to establish shit, man. You're going to be brought the hell down, man. You're going to be brought to the ground. Let me grab this. What is this? Grab another one of Job. This is Job 5:12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, man. And again, going back into that word devices, right? Their evil schemes, their evil plots, right? The Lord is not going to allow them to fully go through with it, man. And this is why we don't have to worry, right? The scriptures say that we're not afraid of evil tidings, man. Hey, this is terrible news, man. What Esau about to do and what we know Esau about to come down and do, having no wrath, hey, that's terrible news, man. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, we ain't afraid, man. right? Because we trust and believe that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, God's our backs, man. Hold on, let me grab this. Right here. This is Sirach 2. And we'll start at verse 6, right? It says, Sirach 2 and 6, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. And that's exactly what we're going to do, man. We're going to trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. What did he say? He said he gave us not the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind, man. And this is how we, have all those, man, by trusting and believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, right? Verse 7 says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall, right? So we're not gonna turn to the left, to the right, man. We're just gonna keep marching forward, right? It says, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Right? Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. That's right, man. And that's something that we're seeking, right? To have that mercy, man, right? In order to be able to enjoy that everlasting joy, to truly have everlasting joy, to be able to enjoy our kids, to be able to actually, kick our feet up and rest. We don't know what rest is, man, but soon we will, as long as we continue to enjoy and trust and believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's the most important, man. Verse 10, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And we have the answer, man. Let me grab this. Right, and the answer is none. Right, that's a trick question. Let me grab this. This is Psalms 22 and verse 5. It says, our fathers trusted in thee. They trusted, and thou didst deliver them. They cried unto thee and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded. So there's your answer, man. They were never confounded, man. So Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, hey, we trusting in him. We believe, we call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. And as long as we be sincere, Lord, will we be part of the elect, man. Hey, guess what? The Lord's going to deliver us too, man. We ain't afraid of what's coming, man. We know what's coming. We ain't afraid of it, man. We trust in the Lord, man, because he's the one that's bringing it. Scriptures say that the Lord's arm is not shortened, that it cannot save, man. So the Lord's going to save, man. The Lord going to deliver, man. Again, Lord, will we be part of that deliverance? Let me grab. Oh, let's go back. I want to finish that last verse. All right, going back to Sirach 2 and verse 11. It says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, right here is the point, and saveth in time of affliction. Right? And the Lord's about to come through, man. Lord will. Esaw about to come down, man. He start to, bring out these certain laws and policies, right? Esaw about to come down real hard, man. But hey, as long as we stay faithful to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man, we should be good, man. We gonna be good, man. That's all I wanted to get, man. I just wanted to bring that to you, man. Esau coming with his policies, man. He's coming down, which means, hey, man, we're getting close to that time. Esau about to make his moves, man. So with that, Lord Will was edifying. Lord Will, straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rachak, B'dash, double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone. Till next time, I say shalom.